Makistart tayo ngayon for Geotechnical Engineering 1, which is mostly about the properties of soil. Okay? So halimbawa, ito yung soil sample natin. Pinapakuha yung different properties niya. So pag sinabi nating different properties, yan yung tinatawag natin na void ratio, degree of saturation, and so on. So paano natin i-analyze ngayon si soil? Kung titignan mo, napakagulo niya, di ba? Masyadong sabog-sabog, masyadong halo-halo yung components. Wherein tatlo lang naman yung three main components ni soil, which is yung solids, yung water, at saka air. So pinaghiwalay-hiwalay lang natin, nilagay natin lahat ng solids sa baba. So pag sinabi mong solids, yung particles na yan, wala ng voids. So punong-puno na yan, okay? So wala ng voids dito. Okay? And then pinaghiwalay natin si water, nilagay natin sa taas niya. And then si gas. So bakit natin ito ginagawa? Para mas madali nating ma-analyze si soil. Pero kung napapansin mo, tatlo yung figure natin dito. So bakit tatlo yan? Kasi si soil, nakadepende yan dun sa water content or yung content ni voids. Kung meron ba siyang tubig, meron ba siyang hangin, puro tubig lang ba, puro hangin. So yung first soil, ano yung tawag natin dyan? When your voids is filled with water and air, parehas. Tinatawag natin dyan is moist soil. Diba? If yung voids mo naman is punong-puno lang ng tubig, it is fully saturated or it is saturated soil. So maraming nalilito dyan. Maraming nagtanong na sa akin yan in the past. So tanong nila, bakit in-assume natin, sir, na fully saturated? Ang sinabi sa problem is saturated lang. So pag nakita mo yung saturated, ang magiging initial assumption mo is fully saturated na yung soil. Okay? Malino ha? Paano naman if fully, completely filled by air lang or wala nang tubig yung soil natin? Diba? Ano bang tawag natin dyan ngayon? That is your dry soil. Okay? So start na natin i-define yung different properties na may encounter mo kay Geotech. So unang-una sa lahat is si void ratio, which is the ratio between the volume of voids and volume of solids. So nilagay ko na rin dito yung figure para alam natin yung mga tinutukoy na weight and volume sa definition. So sa void ratio, ano daw yung tinutukoy? It is the volume of voids over the volume of solids. So divide mo lang si volume of voids by the volume of solids. Pag sinabing voids, ano yan? It is yung combination ng volume of air mo at saka volume of water. Sorry, tama. Volume of water. Okay? So, pag sinabi namang solids, it is your volume of solids. Na tayo dun sa next property, which is your porosity. So, anong difference ni porosity at saka ni void ratio? It is still the ratio between the volume of voids, pero ano na yung kapares natin ngayon? Si volume of soil. Diba? So, ano yung tinutukoy nating volume of soil? So, si porosity N, that is your volume of voids over your total volume. So, pag sinabing volume of soil, it is the combination ng tatlong properties mo, which is si gas or si air, water, at saka si solids. Kung napapansin mo dito, that is your total volume. Sa ibang box, yung denotation nila for volume of soil is simply V. Pero para hindi tayo malito, lagyan na rin natin ng subscript. Let's say that is V sub T. Okay? Next property, degree of saturation. So it is the ratio between the volume of voids, volume of water, and the volume of voids. Your degree of saturation is denoted by S. That is V sub W, volume of water, over V sub V, or volume of voids. So kung titignan mo, napakasimple, di ba? For degree of saturation, it is the percentage of water na in-occupy within your voids. Tama? Property. You have your moisture content. It is the ratio between the weight. So weight na yung pinag-uusapan natin, hindi na volume. Hindi na, panay volume eh. Ratio of weight and weight of water and weight of your solids. So that is W sub W over W sub S. Weight of water over weight of solid. Pero di ba si weight, kaya natin i-convert into mass? Naaalala, di ba? So paano natin i-convert yan into mass? Divide lang natin by G or yung acceleration mo due to gravity. So if gawin mo yun sa numerator and your denominator, you would have your mass of water over mass of solid. And last but not the least, you have your unit weight, which we define as weight per unit volume. So tatlong klase yung unit weight natin. Depende nga dun sa degree of saturation. Pag pinag-uusapan is dry soil, that would be your dry unit weight or that is your gamma dry. Malamang, anong gagamitin mong weight of soil? That is your dry soil weight. Over what? Your total volume. So pag sinabing total volume, total ni gas, total ni water, total ni solid. Okay? Yung susunod, pag partially saturated si soil, that is your gamma moist. Or sa ibang books, makikita mo this is only gamma. Pero para nga hindi tayo malito, lagyan na natin ng subscript. That is your gamma moist, which is weight of moist soil over total volume. And last but not the least, you have your saturated unit weight, which is your saturated weight of the soil over volume. Okay, so yan yung mga pinaka-definition ng mga terms na may encounter mo sa Geotech. Okay, so bakit wala si density? So sobrang dalang mo lang kasing may encounter si density. Minsan nga, density yung nakalagay, di ba? Kilogram per cubic meter, pero still, ang dinedefine or yung sinasabi na problem is unit weight. So baka malito kasi kayo. Okay? Minsan kahit density, unit weight pa rin yung sinasabi. Okay? Sige. So, ano nga ulit dry unit weight? That is the dry weight of your soil over your total volume. Ang problema ngayon, and you have your weight of solid. Pero, di ba yung weight of air natin, kakabanggit lang kanina ni Sir Jerwin, napaka-liit. Diba? Napaka-liit, lalo na kung relative siya or kung i-relate mo siya kay volume of or weight of your solid. So dahil nga maliit lang naman yung volume or weight of your air, ang ginagawa natin, ang ina-assume natin, your weight of air is equal to 0. So ano na yung weight of your dry soil? Diba? Ano yung total weight mo ngayon? Dahil yung weight of air is 0, your weight of dry soil is equal kanino? Kay weight of your solid. Over your total volume, which is your volume of air, and dahil nga walang water, it is also equal to volume of voids plus volume of solid. So ito, si volume of soil, divide lang natin into 2. Express natin siya as volume of solid plus volume of voids. So, paano kung wala ka pa rin itong mga to? Anong gagawin natin? Let's say, try natin i-multiply both numerator and denominator by 1 over volume of solid. Okay lang ba to? Okay lang ba itong ginagawa natin? If isipin mo, that is what? That is just equal to 1. So, pwede naman, wala tayong nalalabag na batas dyan. Diba? So, the weight of solid, i-express lang natin in terms of unit weight. Excuse me, Sir Zhao. Yung mic mo po.
Sorry.
Okay. So, i-relate natin siya kay unit weight. Diba? Si weight of solid. Ano ba si unit weight ulit? That is equal to weight over volume. So, ano yung pinag-uusapan natin dito? That is weight of your solid. So, if ito, gawin natin volume of solid, ano makukuha natin? That is unit weight of your solid. Diba? So, kung kailangan mo ng weight of your solid, excuse my handwriting. Diba? So, that is equal to what? Gamma over, or gamma times volume. This is solids. This is solids. This is also solids. So, express natin to. Si weight of your solid in terms of gamma times volume. So, si unit weight, di ba pwede natin gawin yung GS times unit weight of water times volume of your solids. Tapos, ito, i-divide lang natin or distribute natin to. So, that is volume of solid over volume of solid, which is simply equal to 1. Tapos ito, volume of voids over volume of solids. Ano yan? Diba? Meron ba tayong property for that? Natatandaan mo, yes, meron tayong property for that, which is what? Your void ratio, CE. Tama? So kung ito na equation natin, pwede po ba natin siyang i-simplify further? Yes. Paano? Cancel lang natin to. Diba? Cancel lang natin yung volume over solid over volume of solid. So yung pinaka-simpleng equation natin ngayon for gamma dry, yung derived from yung pinaka-root niya is GS times gamma water over 1 plus E. So yan yung case if ang pinag-uusapan natin is dry soil. Pero paano if partially saturated na si soil? Diba? Ano na yung magiging unit weight natin? That is your moist weight, water plus solids, over your total volume. So, combination pa rin ng tatlo. Air, water, plus solid. So, ano kayo yung weight of your moist soil? So, tatlo, di ba? Weight of gas, water, plus solid. Ang kaso nga, yung air is negligible. So, kahit yung dalawa na lang. Weight of solid plus weight of water. Si volume total, divide lang natin into 2. Huwag na yung tatlo. Dito na lang. Volume of voids, yung air na yan, at saka yung water, over volume of solid. Tapos kagaya kanina, multiply lang natin by factor 1, or yung 1 over volume of solid, over 1 over volume of solid. Okay, so paano yan? Napakadami na nating variable. Naaalala mo kanina, dinefine natin to, si moisture content. Diba? Ano yung definition niya kanina? It is weight of water over weight of what? Weight of solid. Diba? So, si weight of water, pwede siguro natin going in terms of weight of solid. Diba? That is equal to what? Your moisture content W times weight of your solid. So, ito palitan natin. Si weight of your water. So, if gawin mo yun, that would be W, ito, distribute muna natin. W ng solid over volume ng solid. Ito ano na to? This would be your moisture content times weight of your solid. Again, distribute over volume of solids. Tapos ito, solid over solid. Again, that is 1. Volume over solid, that is your property which is C-void ratio. Okay? Tapos yung weight of solid, kagaya lang dito. Express natin in terms of unit weight times volume. So that would be GS gamma water times volume over volume of solid. Plus, yung unit weight, nandyan pa rin yan. Or moisture content, nandyan pa rin. Times unit weight, GS gamma water times volume. Again, distribute 1 over volume of solid. Okay, copy lang natin yung denominator. So, may maka-cancel out pa ulit tayo. Yes, di ba? Ito, kitang-kita. Solid over solid, cancel. Solids over solids, cancel again. So, if i-simplify natin ngayon yung equation mo for moist unit weight, that is GS gamma water over 1 plus E times 1 plus W. Paano pag saturated? Actually, parehas lang. Still GS gamma water over 1 plus E times 1 plus W. Pero yung W mo, magbabago na ng value yan. Ba? Mas malaki, syempre full saturation na tayo. So, hindi na natin derive isa-isa. Kung titignan mo lahat ng na-derive nating formulas for unit weight, actually napakadami niyan. Depende kung ano yung given sa'yo. So, napakadami. Nakakalula. Diba? Kailangan bang kabisaduhin yan lahat? So, actually hindi. Huwag kang malulula dyan. Kasi hindi mo kailangan yan lahat kabisaduhin. Ako din dati, nung first time ko itong nakita, shit, kailangan ko bang kabisaduhin ito lahat? Buti na lang yung katabi kong 10 times nang nagsusoil. Pinayuhan ako. Hindi mo kailangan kabisaduhin yan lahat. 5 lang. Diba? So, 5 lang na ako. Okay? So, ano yung 5 yun? Okay, so relate natin syempre, 5 eh. So, ano yung magiging starting 5 mo? Okay. So, yung starting 5 natin, syempre, kailangan mong makabisado, kailangan mong matandaan yung formula mo for gamma dry. Okay? Aside from gamma dry, ano pa yung kailangan natin? Kailangan from gamma dry, kaya mong gawin gamma moist. Yung formula natin, gamma moist equals gamma dry times 1 plus W. Okay? So, pag yung unit weight, gusto mong gawing basa, from tuyo, multiply mo lang by 1 plus W. So, ito applicable din to kanino? Applicable din yan kay gamma sat. Okay? So, hindi lang yan for gamma moist. Basta tuyo, gusto mong gawing basa, multiply by 1 plus W. Ano pa yung mga kailangan nating tandaan? You have your formula para kay porosity. which is E over 1 plus E. Ano pa? You have your SE equals WGS, or yung iba, yung formula nila or yung way nila para matandaan to is si sewages. So sewages. And then last but not least, si gamma buoyant, which is gamma sat minus gamma water. So siguro for set 1, set 2, hindi nyo pa to gaano ma-appreciate. Pero ito kasi kailangan mo yan dun sa later on topics natin. More specifically, pagka nagdi-discuss na tayo ng pressure, ng stress. Okay? So, ito yung starting five natin. Bakit sinabing starting five? If baguhan ka pa lang kay Geotech, ito yung mga una mong tatandaan. Diba? Una mong tatandaan. Tapos, kung gusto mo mas mapabilis yung mga process mo sa pagsosolve, pwede mo nang tandaan or simulang kabisaduhin yung mga specialized. Yung specialized formula mo for gamma sat, for gamma buoyant, and so on. Okay? Sige. So try nating mag-solve. Punta tayo kay problem number 1. So the sample of soil weighing 30.6 kilogram had a volume of 0.0183. The sample is allowed to dry in an oven and the weight was reduced to 27.2 kilogram. May binigay na specific gravity. The specific gravity of solid was found to be 2.65. Determine the following. First question, ano daw yung moist unit weight of soil in kilonewton per cubic meter? So pag ganito yung mga problem, tinatanong sa iyo yung mga properties, yung una mong pwedeng gawin, pinaka-advisable na una mong gawin, try mong sagutan or try mong kunin yung hinihingi using your definition. Wait a moment. Hello. Yo. Okay. Thank you. Okay, sorry for that. So, sige, bagalan natin So, yung gagawin mo pag meron kang ganitong klase ng problem, diba, is try mo siyang sagutan using yung pinaka-definition of that property. So, dito, for number 1, ang tinatanong is moist unit weight. So, ano bang definition ulit ni moist unit weight? That is weight over volume. So, yung weight of your moist soil over your volume. Okay? So, meron ba tayong moist weight of your soil? Diba? So, dalawa yung nakikita nating weight dyan. Diba? Nandyan si 30.6 and nandyan si 27.2. Okay? So, ano ba si moist weight dyan? So, pag sinabing moist weight, usually, yan yung initial weight of your soil. Initial weight nung kinuha mo siya from your site. So, ina-assume natin that it is partially saturated. So, yun naman yung pinaka-safe na assumption. Bakit? Kasi yung soil, malabong maging fully dry yan pag nasa natural condition niya. Diba? Malabo din na maging fully saturated si soil if nasa natural condition siya. Siguro, unless na lang if may ulan. Diba? So, pwedeng maging fully saturated. Pero pinaka-safe assumption, yung natural condition is your moist weight. Okay? So, that is your moist weight, which is 30.6. Tapos, ano daw yung kapares ng volume? Volume, which is 0.0183. That is your volume. Pero, ang hinihingi is moist unit weight. Anong unit daw? Diba? So, yung unit natin is kilonewton per cubic meter. Okay. So, kilonewton per cubic meter. Ano ba yung unit weight natin ngayon? Ano yung units natin dito? This is kilogram per cubic meter. Okay? That is kilogram per cubic meter. So, si kilogram, paano ba natin i-convert kay kilonewton? Multiply natin by what? Multiply natin by G. Pero ano to? This is kilonewtons pa lang. Para ma-express or para ma-convert into newtons, divide lang natin by what? Divide lang natin siya by 1,000. Okay? So, makukuha natin your moist unit weight is equal to what? This is 16.403 kilonewton per cubic meter. Punta tayo dun sa susunod na tanong. What is the dry unit weight of soil in kilonewton per cubic meter? Again, punta tayo dun sa pinaka-definition ang hinihingi, which is gamma dry. That is weight over volume. Dry unit weight yung hinihingi. Therefore, this should be your dry weight. So, ano yung dry weight natin? Diba? Yung sample mo kanina na partially saturated, drinay natin kay oven. So, sigurado na tayo na wala na siyang tubig ngayon. And itong weight na to, si 27.2, would be your dry weight. That is 27.2 over what volume? So, dyan ka na nagtataka ngayon, di ba? Anong volume yung gagamitin ko? Wala namang binigay na kapares si volume or kapares na volume itong dry weight ko, which is 27.2. Ang binigyan lang kapares ni 30.6, which is ito, si 0.0183. So, ayan pa rin ba yung gagamitin natin? Answer is yes. Okay? Yan pa rin yung gagamitin natin. Bakit? Kung naaalala mo dun sa tatlong diagram natin, diba? From partially saturated, from fully saturated, and dun sa dry soil natin, nagbago ba yung total volume natin? Parang hindi, di ba? Anong nangyayari? Diba? Anong nangyayari pag nagda-dry ka? Anong nangyayari pag fully saturate mo si soil? Di ba? Yung volume of voids mo hindi nagbabago. Ano lang yung nagbabago? Yung air mo, nadadagdagan ng tubig, or yung tubig mo, diba, nadadagdagan ng air. Nakikita nyo ba? Diba? If kanina, meron tayong volume of water, since drenay natin siya sa oven, anong mangyayari? Yung water kanina, mare-replace lang ng mare-replace lang ng air. So yung volume mo is still constant. It is still 0.0183. Unless na lang, magkaroon ng compaction. So, susunod na topics pa rin naman natin yan. Okay? So, meron na tayong dry unit weight. Ang problema, hindi pa magkaparehas yung unit na hinihingi sa atin. Kilonewton daw dapat per cubic meter. So, that would be multiplied by 9.81, your G, divided by your 1,000 para maging kilonewtons. Makukuha natin ngayon gamma dry, which is equal to 14.581 kilonewton per cubic meter. Next question. Ano daw yung moisture content? So, tandaan mo muna, ano ba yung pinaka-definition mo for moisture content? This again, your weight of water over weight of solid. Or if in terms of mass tayo, that is your mass of water over mass of your solid. Okay? Sige. So, meron ba tayong mass of water? Dalawa lang yung meron tayong mass, di ba? You have your mass of moist soil. You have your mass of your dry soil. Pero sa tingin mo, ano yung nawalang mass? Bakit lumiit from 30.6 papuntang 27.2? Ano ba yun? Ano ba yung tinanggal natin? Diba? Tinanggalan natin siya ng tubig. Ibig sabihin, yung difference ni 30.6 at saka ni 27.2, malamang sa malamang yan yung mass of water originally. Okay? Eto, bakit si mass of solids equal na ngayon kay mass of dry soil? Bakit nga ba? Diba? Kasi pag fully dry na yung soil mo, ang component mo lang is si solid at saka si air, di ba yung air mo nga zero? So yung mass of solid is actually equal na rin kanino? Kay mass of your dry soil. Okay, so pasok na lang natin yung mga given ha. Mass of moist soil is 30.6 minus mass of dry soil, 27.2 over 27.2. You have your moisture content, which would be equal to 0.125. Or in percent, that is 12.5%. Nakakuha na tayo ng tatlo. Meron pang tatlong susunod. Tama? Number 4. What is void ratio of solid na nakikita? Wala. Diba? So, mahihirapan ka if try mo pang kunin yan from yung mga given na to. So, dyan na pumapasok actually yung mga na-derive natin kanina or yung mga pinakita natin kaninang weight and volume relationships. Diba? So, yung isa nga doon is si gamma dry, which is GS gamma water over 1 plus E. So, tignan natin, pwede ba natin itong magamit? Yung gamma dry, present na ba? Meron na ba tayong na-solve for that? Yes. This is 14.581. Yung GS, given ba siya? Yes, it is 2.65. Yung unit of weight of water, given ba? Hindi. Pero ano ba yung unit weight of water? Diba? Ano ba yung tatandaan nating unit weight of water? It is 9.81 kilonewton per cubic meter. So, meron naman pala tayo nitong pwedeng gamitin. Okay? So, lumalabas ngayon, ang unknown lang is sino? Si void ratio. Okay? Sige. Substitute tayo ha. Your gamma dry from number 2 is 14.581. Your GS is 2.65. And then yung unit weight of water, if not given, ang gagamitin nga natin is 9.81 over 1 plus void ratio. Solve natin si void ratio So paano nga ba natin masosolve si void ratio? Lipat lang natin dito si 1 plus E. Lipat natin si 14.581 sa baba. And then, yung 1 dito originally, nandito na siya ngayon, di ba? Subtract lang natin. So, ang makukuha mo, your void ratio is equal to 0.783. Okay, number 4. So, na tayo kay number 5. Porosity. Okay, define muna natin. Porosity, ano ba yan? Diba? Pag sinabing N, pag sinabing porosity, this volume of voids, pero kanina na natin ulit siya i-divide doon sa volume of soil or doon sa total ng tatlong components mo. Meron ba tayong volume of soil? Yes, 0.0183. Ang problema, ito, wala tayo. Wala tayong volume of voids. E di ba kanina doon sa starting 5, parang meron tayong porosity in terms of E. Diba? Ano nga pala yun? That is E over 1 plus E. So, pwede naman pala. Diba? Pwede naman pala nating masolve ngayon si porosity. Gamitin lang natin to. So, that would be your E. Kakasolve lang. That is 0.783 over 1 plus E. 1 plus 0.783. Input nyo lang sa calculator nyo. Makukuha porosity is 0.439. And the last question for this problem is yung value for degree of saturation. So recall mo ulit, pag saturation, S, ano nga ba ulit yan? It is yung percentage ng volume of water na ino-occupy within your voids. Or that is volume of water over your volume of voids. Ang problema nga, wala ka nang volume of water, wala ka pang volume of voids. So again, magre-resort tayo dun sa mga derived formulas natin for weight and volume relationships. Wherein yung, nag-iisa lang naman yan dun sa 5 binigay ko kanina. Diba? Your degree of saturation is equal to what? SE equals WGS. Check natin yung ibang variable if nandito. S, meron ba? Or E, meron ba? Yes, that is 0.783. Moisture content, meron din ba? Yes, yun yung sinolve natin for number 3. And then last, GS, meron din ba? Yup, given, 2.65. So if we are solving for S, ayusin na natin yung equation mo. That is WGS over E. Substitute, W is 0.125, GS is 2.65, over E, which is 0.783. Degree of saturation would be equal to 0.423, or that is 42.3%. So ito yung answers natin ngayon for problem number 1. So okay yun if medyo nabibilisan kayo dun sa lecture, notify nyo lang si moderator para masabihan niya ako. So moderator, meron pa rin bang nabibilisan sa lecture? Okay na ba yung speed natin? Moderator?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Merong mga nagsabi na nagba-block daw yung screen nila, pero yung iba, hindi naman. I'm not sure what causes it, sir.
Okay. Thank you. So, ganito pag may pinapasolve sa atin yung properties, again, first step, check mo if kayang isolve using yung properties or yung definition natin. If not, punta ka dun sa mga different weight and volume relationships mo. Okay? Sige. Move on tayo. Punta tayo kay problem number 2. The soil sample in natural state having a volume of 0.0012 cubic meter weighs 1.73 kilogram. The degree of saturation being 61.6%. After drying in an oven, the final weight of the sample was 1.44 kilogram. So ano yung unang hinahanap? Find the specific gravity of solid. Okay. So, ano daw yung specific gravity? So, since GS yung hinahanap dito, diretso na tayo dun sa mga different relationships na na-derive natin. Kahit doon na lang sa lima. Doon sa limang yon, yung pinakita ko kanina, kung natatandaan mo pa, ano yung merong mga GS doon? Ano yung merong specific gravity of the solid na variable? Dalawa yun, di ba? Ano yung dalawang yon? You have your formula para kay gamma dry, and you have your formula which is SE equals WGS. So, baka isa dito kayang mag-solve dyan. So, tignan natin. Formula number 1 muna. Meron ba tayong gamma dry? Meron ba? Wala, di ba? Pero ano yung pinaka-definition ulit ni gamma dry? It is weight of your dry soil over your volume. So, meron naman tayong weight of dry soil, di ba? Ayan yan eh. Yung 1.44 kilogram. Ang tanong, meron ba tayong unit weight of water? If not given, use 9.81 kilonewton per cubic meter. Or kung iba yung units mo, syempre, convert natin into that unit. Ano pa? Yung E given ba? Wala. Diba? Ano lang yung given? Degree of saturation, volume, at saka weight. So by the way, ano yung weight na to? Ano si 1.73? Ano yung sinabi sa problem? Sample in natural state. Pag sinabing sample in natural state, ano ulit yung i-assume mo? Yung soil is partially saturated. Okay? So wala. Wala tayong E. So dito sa equation, ilan yung unknown mo? Dalawa. Diba? How about equation number 2? Ilan yung unknown natin? SE equals WGS. S, is it given? Yes. Degree of saturation is given. How about your E? No. Wala tayong void ratio. How about yung W? Wala din. GS, wala. So dito, tatlo yung unknown. Dito, dalawa. Eh di ba, kung ilan yung equation mo, dapat ganun din yung number of unknowns natin. Pero actually, kung titignan mo tong mas mabuti, yung isa dito is actually kaya mo nang isolve. Alin kaya yun? Si S ba? Si E? Si W ba? Or si GS? Yes, si W. Yung W, kaya na nating isolve. Bakit? Ano yung definition na ulit? That is the mass of water over mass of your solid. Okay, meron ka bang mass of water? Wala pa, directly. Pero, alam natin na yung mass of water is yung difference ng mass ng soil in the natural state at saka yung mass of soil in the dry state. Tapos, si mass of solid, ano ulit yung alam natin? Pag yung soil mo, completely dry, your mass of solid is equal to mass of your dry soil. Okay, so pwede na tayo mag-direct substitution dito. Your mass of moist soil is 1.73 minus mass of your dry soil, 1.44, over mass of your dry soil. Solving for the value of moisture content, that is 0.201, or that is 20.1%. So pag tignan mo ngayon yung dalawang equation, although dalawa yung unknown dito, dalawa yung unknown dito, dalawa naman yung equation mo. Diba? So kayang-kayang i-solve si specific gravity. So gawin natin, i-substitute na natin yung mga kaya natin i-substitute. Gamma dry, that is weight over volume, 1.44 over 0.0012. Yung GS unknown, ano ulit yung unit weight of water? If hindi given, 9.81. Ang tanong, bakit natin gagamitin si 1,000? Diba? Yun yung lumabas eh. Bakit 1,000? So, ang titignan mo dito, since yung GS mo is unitless, yung E mo is also unitless, ang lumalabas actually, kung ano yung unit mo for gamma dry, ito rin dapat yung unit mo for gamma water. E ano ba itong unit mo for gamma dry? Iniwan natin siya as kilogram per cubic meter. So dapat si unit weight of water, kilogram per cubic meter, which is 1,000. kung gusto mong gamitin si 9.81, ano yung dapat mong gawin? If ito gusto mo kilonewton per cubic meter, dapat ito kilogram din per cubic meter. So multiply mo by 9.81, divide mo by 1,000. Problem solved. Tama? Over 1 plus E. So, wala na tayong magagalaw dito eh. Ito tayo sa second equation. SE equals WGS. Substitute na natin yung given na S, 0.616 times E equals moisture content na nasolve natin, 0.201 times GS. So, ano gagawin natin? Diba? Since ang hinahanap for number 1 is GS, dapat itong E matransform natin in terms of GS. Paano natin gagawin yun? Using yung equation number 2 mo. So if gawin mo yon, lipat lang natin si 0.616. So that would be 0.326 of GS. Tapos ito, ipasok mo na ngayon to your equation number 1. So copyhin lang natin si gamma dry, GS times 1,000 over 1 plus E. Kaso nga si E, i-express na natin in terms of GS. 0.326 of GS. So, paano ulit masosolve? Manually, lipat mo ngayon dito. C1 plus 0.326. Tapos, ito lipat natin. Kung ano man yung magiging coefficient n in GS, lipat mo na naman si 0.326. So, that would be yung coefficient ng GS. Minus 0.326, so on and so forth. So, assume na yung mga ganitong equation, kaya naman na natin i-simplify. Okay? So, kunin na natin yung sagot, Your GS, if i-solve mo yung equation, is actually equal to 1.97. Ano ba yung susunod na tanong for number 2? Number 2, what is or determine the void ratio? Define mo ulit, di ba? Ano nga pala si void ratio? Your E is equal to what? Volume of voids over volume of solid. Pero kung gagawin mo yan, wala kang mga volume na yan. Tapos huwag ka na rin tumingin sa ibang equation. Bakit? Kasi kung titignan mong mabuti, yung E mo, na-express mo na kanina in terms of GS. E di ba ito na-solve mo na nga? Meron ka ng value which is 1.97. So, pwede mo na siyang gamitin para hindi ka na mahirapan. Diba? So, that would be 0.326 times GS, which is 1.97. Void ratio would be equal to what? 0.643 or 64.3%. And then last question, compute the critical hydraulic gradient. So, ano ba si critical hydraulic gradient? It is your gamma buoyant over gamma water. Or in terms of GS and E, it is GS minus 1 over 1 plus E. You have your value for GS, meron ka ring value for E, kayang-kayang masolve si I critical. Diba? Gawin natin, GS 1.97 minus 1 over 1 plus E, 1 plus void ratio, which is 0.643. Your I critical would be equal to 0.590. Okay? So marahil, merong mga nagtataka, ano ba to? Ano ba si critical hydraulic gradient? Malamang si hydraulic gradient baka natatandaan mo. Si hydraulic gradient in hydraulics, that is what? That is the slope of your energy grade line. So ano yung critical na slope ng hydraulic gradient natin? So ano ba yan? Ano ba yung use ni critical hydraulic gradient? So actually si critical hydraulic gradient, it is again your hydraulic gradient wherein your particles start to outflow from the soil sample. So nangyayari yan if merong kang upward seepage or upward flow of water in your soil. So yung soil samples daw natin, yung soil particles mo umaangat na. Diba? So, ito yung hinahanap ng critical hydraulic gradient. So, let's say ito yung setup mo. Ito yung soil na tinetest natin. So, dahil meron tayo nitong tubig dito. So, taas, diba? Magkakaroon tayo ng upward seepage. So, ano yung value ng value ng hydraulic gradient wherein aangat na nga yung soil particles mo or yung soil mo mismo. Okay? So, yung pinapagana natin ditong concept is actually yung concept ni effective stress, wherein matututunan nyo pa yan later on. Pero, If tandaan nyo pa, sundan nyo ako ngayon. So, sa effective stress, diba? Paano ba natin ulit kinukuha si effective stress? It is your total pressure mula dito, that is gamma lang times H. So, yung soil natin, ano yung unit weight? Since it is fully saturated, that is gamma sat times H, which is L. Okay? So, meron na tayong total pressure due to soil. Ano pa? Minus your water pressure. So, yung water pressure is ito. Gamma times H. Yung H na gagamitin mo is yung height na to. Okay? So, your gamma water, that is gamma water lang. Diba? Pero ano yung height na to? Diba? So, that is just L. Tama ba? Plus yung small letter H. Again, effective stress is equal to 0. So, bakit natin siya ine-express in terms of 0? Kasi pag effective stress mo equals 0, kung na-imagine mo yung forces natin within your soil is 0 nga. Diba? So, yung soil particles mo, nakalutang na lang. So, delikado kasi yun eh. Nawawalan ng strength yung soil pag yung particles mo nakalutang. Diba? Okay? So, ito distribute lang natin gamma water times L, gamma water times H. Again, equate natin into 0. So, itong dalawang terms na to, meron siyang common factor, which is si L. So, factor out natin yon. Gamma sat minus gamma water quantity multiplied by L. Minus yung natira, gamma water times H equals 0. Pero ito, nasa starting 5 natin to kanina, di ba? Natatandaan nyo po ba? Ano si gamma sat minus gamma water? That is your gamma buoyant times L minus gamma water. Lipat natin sa kabila. That would be equal to gamma water times H. Ano ulit si critical hydraulic gradient? Or si hydraulic gradient na lang. Ano ulit yung definition? It is the slope of your energy grid line. Diba? So that is your H, yung difference ng height ng water mula sa outflow or mula sa inflow papunta dun sa outflow, which is your H, over the total length of your soil. Ano yung total length of soil? That is L. Okay? So mula dito sa equation na to, ano yung H over L? Lipat natin to. That is already H over L. Gamma water, lipat mo sa kabila. That is gamma buoyant over gamma water. So pagka sinimplify nga natin further, makukuha mo yung equation na ginamit natin kanina. That is GS minus 1 over 1 plus E. So, explain lang natin. Ano si critical hydraulic gradient? Okay? So may ibang terms tayo for critical hydraulic gradient. Minsan masasabi dyan yung hydraulic gradient daw at quicksand condition. Diba? So from the word itself, diba? So it is the hydraulic gradient wherein yung soil mo magbe-behave as a quicksand. So ano ba yung term natin doon for Tagalog? Nakalimutan ko na eh. Pero quicksand. Diba? So kung natatandaan yung quicksand. Ano pa? It is the hydraulic gradient at boiling condition. Boiling condition. Diba? Kasi umaangat na nga yung soil mo eh. Yung behavior niya parang kumukulong tubig na kasi umaangat na yung mga particles mo. So tandaan niyo yung tatlong terms na yun hindi laging critical hydraulic gradient yan. Minsan hydraulic gradient at quicksand, minsan hydraulic gradient at boiling condition. Okay? Move on tayo sa next problem. Problem number 3. The moist soil having a volume of 0.0154 cubic meter has a unit weight of 16 kilonewton per cubic meter. And then yung moisture content daw is 15%. If the specific gravity of solid is 2.7, determine the following. First question, degree of saturation. Okay? So dun sa 5, diretso na ako Dun sa 5, ano yung merong S dun? Ano yung merong degree of saturation? Bukod tangi, yan ay si SE equals WGS. Tingnan natin, baka kayang isolve using SE equals WGS. Tingnan mo, meron ka bang E? Wala yata. Meron ka lang moisture content, tsaka GS. Tsaka ito, si 16.5, meron ka rin volume. So, walang E. Diba? So, titignan mo naman, meron bang W? Yes, merong moisture content, 15%. Ang tanong, meron bang GS? Meron, 2.7. So dito, ilan yung unknown natin? Dalawa. So ibig sabihin, if somehow makuha ko yung value of my void ratio, pwede ko na i-solve using SE equals WGS. Diba? Pwede. Paano ko masosolve si E? Gamit ka ng ibang property. Gamit ka ng ibang relationship. So isang relationship na pwede natin gamitin, since moist unit weight yung, or moist soil yung given, is si gamma moist equals G is gamma water over 1 plus E times 1 plus W. So sir, ito, hindi naman to kasama dun sa starting 5. So actually kasama yan, hindi mo lang napapansin. Bakit? Kasi ito is combination nung formula mo for gamma dry, which is yung inner portion, at saka yung formula mo for gamma moist, diba? Para yung wet soil or para yung dry soil, diba? Ito yun, maging basa, i-multiply natin siya by what? 1 plus W. Okay? Kung ayaw mo gamitin to, pwede naman din yung gamma moist 16.5, tuyuin mo muna. I-divide mo naman siya by what? 1 plus W. Okay lang, either way. Diba? Pero dito na lang tayo para diretso. So yung gamma moist is again 16.5. Your GS is 2.7 times unit weight of water. Anong unit gagamitin natin? This is kilonewton per cubic meter. Therefore, this should be 9.81. Over 1 plus void ratio times 1 plus moisture content. Moisture content is 15%. Again, kaya niya na i-solve to, di ba? Kaya nang i-solve si E. If gawin niyo yon, ang makukuha mo, E is 0.846. So, pwedeng-pwede na ngayon. Applicable na ngayon si SE equals WGS para ma-solve si S. So, since S yung hinahanap, ayusin ko na yung equation natin. That is WGS over E. Your W is 15%. Your GS is 2.7 from the given over void ratio, 0.846. Therefore, your degree of saturation would be equal to what? That would be equal to 0.479, or that is 47.9%. Problem solved. Number 2, ang hinihingi ngayon is what is the volume of the original air or volume of air in the original sample. So, paano yan? Nagtatanong na ngayon ng volume. So, pag nakita ka ng volume of air, volume of water, volume of solid, tandaan mo yung tatlong properties mo. Ano yung tatlong properties na yun? Unahin natin to. Yung property which is the void ratio. Ano yung definition? Volume of voids over volume of solid. Ano pa ibang property? You have your N. Diba? Your N is equal to what? Volume of voids over the total volume. Ano pa? You have your S, which is volume of water over volume of voids. So, ano gagawin natin dun sa tatlong property na yan? Okay? So, tignan natin ha. Ang unang magagawin is tignan mo ano ba yung volume which is available dun sa problem. Ano ba yung volume na binigay sa iyo ni examiner, na binigay sa iyo ni problem. Ano ba yung volume na to? Si 0.0154. It is the volume of your soil. Alin yun dito? It is the total volume. Okay? So, ano gagawin natin ngayon? Pwede mong masolve sino? Si volume of voids. If meron kang N. Pwede ka bang makakuha ng N? Since meron kang E, using E over 1 plus E, pwedeng makuha si N. Pwedeng makuha, therefore, si volume of voids. Okay? Diba? Makakakuha ng volume of voids. Ang kaso, ayoko nang kumuha pa ng bagong value for N. Ayoko nang mag-solve pa ng N. Gusto kong gamitin si E, si 0.846. Paano ko gagawin yon? Wala naman akong volume of solids. Wala akong volume of voids. Pero tandaan, ano ba ulit si total volume? That is your volume of voids plus what? Volume of solid. Diba? Ibig sabihin, if kukunin ko si solids, this could be equal to what? Your total minus what? Volume of voids. So, yun yung gagawin natin, ah. Gamitin natin si E, volume of voids over solid, pero si solid, papalitan natin by total minus voids. So, ang lumalabas ngayon, ano lang yung unknown since meron kang total. Ang unknown lang is si volume of voids. Yun yung una nating kukunin. So, substitute tayo, ah. Your E is 0.846. That would be equal to volume of voids over your total volume, 0.0154, minus your volume of voids. Solving for voids, this is 0.00706. Nakuha mo pa rin. Diba? Pero okay lang ha, reminder, okay lang dito ka, kuha ka muna ng M. Okay? So ano naman sir? Ano naman ngayon if meron na akong volume of voids? Anong gagawin ko dyan? So pag nakakuha ka na ng volume of voids, ang gagawin mo ngayon, since ginamit mo na si N, or sorry, ginamit mo na ngayon si E, punta ka dun sa dalawa pang natitira. Either punta ka kay N or punta ka kay S. Pero ang tatandaan mo, pag pumunta ka na kay E, pag ginamit mo na si E, hindi mo na rin pwedeng gamitin si N. Bakit ganon? If gagamitin mo yon, wala ka actually masosolve na bagong value. Na hindi mo pwedeng masolve using this value actually. Diba? So, meron ka na kasi nito eh. Para makuha mo si solid, ano lang gagawin? Total minus voids. Something like that. Diba? So, wala ka ng new value na masosolve. So, once na gamit mo na si E, huwag ka lang pumunta kay N. Kanino ka pupunta? Kay S. Okay? So, S. Degree of saturation is volume of water over volume of voids. Meron ba tayong volume of voids? Meron. That is 0.00706. Meron ba tayong S? Yes. That is 0.479. Problem solved. Diba? Sige, substitute tayo ha. S is 0.479 equals volume of water over volume of voids, which is 0.00706. Solving for the volume of water, it is 0.00338. Ang tanong, ito ba yung tinatanong, si volume of voids? Ito rin ba yung tinatanong, si volume of water? Hindi, di ba? Pero ano yung tatandaan mo? Since hinahanap si volume of air, ano ba si volume of voids ulit? It is composed of volume of air plus volume of water. Okay? Meron kang voids, meron kang water, masosolve mo si volume of air. Okay? Substitute. We have your voids, which is 0.00706 equals volume of air plus your water, which is 0.00338. Solve natin si air. Lipat ko lang si 00338 sa kabila. Volume of air would be 0.00368 cubic meters. That is your answer for number 2. Patayin ka lang muna ito. Okay. Punta tayo ngayon kay number 3. What is the weight of water to be added to reach full saturation? Di ba kasi moist soil lang yung binigay eh. So, partially meron pa tayong air. Evidently, merong volume of air. So, if fully saturate daw natin, anong gagawin mo? Dapat yung volume of air or yung air originally, papalitan natin ng ano? Papalitan natin ng tubig. So actually, kung tinatanong sa number 3 is volume of water to be added, ito na yun. Ito na yung volume of water to be added. 0.00368. Pero that is not the case. Ano yung tanong? Weight of water to be added. Paano natin kino-convert si volume into weight? Paano? Through the use of unit weight. Ito natin, unit weight of water, that would be equal to weight of water over volume of water. So, ang weight of water natin, therefore, would be equal to the weight or unit weight of water times volume of water. Again, this is volume of water to be added. This is weight of water to be added. Ano yung unit weight mo? In terms of kilonewton per cubic meter, that is 9.81. And then yung volume of water to be added natin is again equal to the volume of air originally in the sample, 0.00368. Makukuha natin your weight to be added to reach full saturation is equal to 0.036 kilonewton. So, ganun lang. Ganun lang yung process natin pag kukuha tayo ng weight of water to be added. Pero may problems kasi, okay? May problems kasi wherein hindi ka makakakuha ng volume of air. Diba? Bakit kaya? Possibly hindi binigay yung E or hindi binigay sa S. So walang way para makakuha ka ng volume of air. E paano kung tinanong pa rin, what is the weight of water to be added to reach full saturation? Oh no, wala akong volume of air. Paano ko siya i-convert into weight of water to be added? So may isa pa kasing process, yun i-discuss natin ngayon. Isa pang process para makuha mo yung weight of water to be added. Kanina, yung galaw natin or yung ginalawan mo is yung volume. Doon ka nanggaling. Doon ka nanggaling. Diba? Pero pwede kang gumalaw kanino in terms of weight. Ito yung pinaka-equation natin. Your weight of water to be added, i-denote natin siya as delta weight of water. That is equal to the weight of your final soil or weight of soil in the final condition minus weight of the soil in the initial condition. So, bakit ganun? Tignan mo yung figure, Okay. So, alin dito yung weight of your final soil? For our problem, ang final soil natin dapat daw fully saturated. So, ito yun. Tama? Yung initial is moist. So, ito yung figure mo. Kung titignan mo yung weight, unahin natin to, weight of your solid, may nagbago ba dito? Bago ba yung volume? Nagbago ba yung weight? Hindi. So, itong bottom portion natin, equal lang yung weight niyan. Initially, ano yung weight of your water? Ito yun. Diba? Kung titignan mo yan dito, siguro bandang dito yan. Okay. Ang tanong, itong dalawang to, magkaiba ng weight. Magkaiba ba ng weight? Hindi din. Equal yung dalawang yan. Pero ang nagbago actually is ito. Diba? Kung initially, air siya, yung final, ginawa daw nating water. So, pag kinuha ko yung difference nito, itong dalawa lang that would be your delta, gamma, or delta weight of your water. Bakit? Kasi ito yung weight of water na dinagdag. This is actually your delta weight of water. Eh, kanino mo ba siya ibabawas? Ibabawas mo siya kay weight of your air. Ang kaso ano yung weight of air natin? It is equal to 0. So, pwede ito yung gawin nating equation. Okay? Ang problema, saan ka makakakuha ng weight of your final soil, weight of your initial soil? Manggagaling yan kanino? Kay gamma times volume. Gamma of your soil final times volume of your soil final minus gamma of your soil initial times volume of your soil initial. Ang tanong, ano yung mga yan? Ano yung apat na yan? So, tignan muna natin yung initial condition. Ito muna. Ano yung initial unit weight of your soil? Nasa problem, no? Yung initial unit weight of our soil is yung moist unit weight of your soil, which is 16.5. How about yung volume? Initially, ano yung volume mo? 0.0154. Okay? So, meron na tayong gamma initial, meron na tayong V initial. How about yung final condition of your soil? Meron ba tayo? Ano yung gamma final? So, since fully saturated yung hinihingi, dapat that is gamma sat. Diba? Ang problema, saan natin kukunin si gamma sat? Parang wala dito. No? So, ang gawin natin, para mas mapabilis, ito na lang. Okay? Gs plus E over 1 plus E times unit weight of water. Kung ito gusto mo makuha from those 5 initial formulas na pinakita natin kanina, there's actually combination ng tatlo. Combination ng formula mo for gamma dry, formula mo for gamma moist, diba? From dry, babasahin mo. Tapos, formula SE equals WGS. Ito pa rin yun. Okay? Sige. So, tignan lang natin ha. GS is present. E is present kanina. So, pwedeng makuha si gamma sa solve natin. GS is 2.7 plus E, 0.846 over 1 plus 0.846 times unit weight of water. Let's say 9.81 kilonewton per cubic meter. By the way, ito, this is per cubic meter. So, hindi ko na nalagyan ng units. Okay lang yan? Okay. So, this would be your gamma final, which is 18.844 kilonewton per cubic meter. How about your final volume? Magbabago ba ulit? Diba? Kanina, kagaya nga ng sabi natin, if magdadagdag ka lang naman ng tubig, magbabawas ka lang naman ng tubig, ang volume hindi nagbabago. Magbabago lang ulit ang volume if magkaroon ng compaction. So ito, hindi yan laging parehas ha. Hindi yan laging parehas. Magbabago yan if magkaiba yung void ratio ni initial and ni final. Or if in a state na from initial, kinompact, or vice versa. Yung final kinompact into your initial. Anyway, sige, since meron na tayong mga gamma and mga volume, substitute na natin siya dito sa working equation natin. Your gamma final is 18.844. Erase all ink lang tayo. 18.844 times your final volume, 0.0154, minus your initial gamma, 16.5, times your final volume, or initial volume, 0.0154. You will have your additional or delta unit weight, which is 0.036 kilonewton. So parehas na parehas lang kanina. It's still 0.036 kilonewtons. Okay? Sige. So marami pa ba tayong oras? Overtime na. So stay with me. Last problem na tayo. Problem number 4. So the moist unit weight of the soil sample is 17.43 kilonewton per cubic meter. It has a specific gravity of the solid 2.65, and then meron ding water content 16%. The sample has a void ratio of 0.88 in the loosest condition, and then 0.36 in the densest condition. First question, what is the density index? So pag sinabing density index, ito lang yan. Your relative density. So, parehas lang yan ha. Density index, relative density. Emax minus E over Emax minus Emin. So, siguro yung iba sa inyo nare-recall to from your college days. Okay? Ang question, meron ba tayo nitong mga to if we are solving for DR? Meron ba tayong Emax, E, Emax, and Emin? So, nahin natin yung Emax and Emin. Yung last statement sa problem, ang sinabi yung sample daw, merong dalawang void ratio, 0.88 and then 0.36. Yung 0.88, kailan nangyayari? Loosest condition. So, kung napapansin mo, loosest superlative, di ba? Yan na yung pinaka-loose na condition niya. Ibig sabihin, ano na to? Ano na tong void ratio na to? It is your maximum void ratio. Superlative eh. How about this? Yung 0.36. It is the void ratio in the densest condition. So may EST na naman, superlative na naman. Sabihin niya na yung pinaka-siksik. Wala ka nang maisisiksik pa. Kahit dikdikin mo yun ng dikdikin, kahit mag-vibrator ka na mag-vibrator dyan, di ba? 0.36 na lang, hindi na yung liliit pa. So ito is your minimum void ratio. Ang problema ngayon, wala tayo nito, yung E, di ba? Ano ba yung E na yan? It is the void ratio of the sample. Diba? Ito yung sample na sine-check natin eh. Ito yung sample na inaalam natin, ano ba yung relative density niya? Ano ba yung density index niya? So from this sample, kunin natin si void ratio. Diba? Kunin natin si E. So para mabilis, diretso na ulit tayo dito. Gamma moist equals GS gamma water over 1 plus E times 1 plus W. Since ang binigay sa'yo is moist unit weight. GS is present, water content is present. If ayaw mo nito, pwede ring gamma dry lang. Pero anong gagawin mo muna? yung gamma moist na 17.43, i-divide mo muna by what? 1 plus W. Okay? Substitute natin ha. Gamma moist is 17.43. That is equal to GS, 2.65, times unit weight of water, not given, so 9.81 kilonewton per cubic meter, over 1 plus E times 1 plus moisture content. That is 16%. So 0.16. Ang makukuha nating E, if we solve this equation, is again 0.730. Okay? So since meron na tayong E, E max, and E min, solve na natin si relative density or si density index. That is your E max 0.88 minus E 0.730 over E max 0.88 minus E min 0.36. Your relative density is equal to 0.288, or that is 28.8%. Okay? Next question. If the dry unit weight at optimum water content was 19.12 kilonewton per cubic meter, what is the minimum dry unit weight? Tinatanong si minimum dry unit weight. So ano na yung mga meron tayo? Meron tayong E, that's yung mga given dito sa problem. And meron tayong bagong given or bagong na-solve, di ba? Which is si relative density. So si relative density, kaya ba nating i-relate into minimum dry unit weight? Answer is yes. Kasi actually, sa relative density, meron din tayong formula niyan in terms of gamma dry, which is 1 over gamma d min minus 1 over gamma d, all over 1 over gamma d min minus 1 over gamma d max. Okay? Ang tanong, since ito yung hinahanap, tignan natin, ito given relative density, or na-solve na natin kanina. Ang tanong, meron ba tayong gamma d max and meron ba tayong gamma d? Parang ito yata yung gamma D max, 19.12. Pero sigurado ba tayo na ito si gamma D max? Ano daw ba siya? It is the dry unit weight at optimum water content. So anong ibig sabihin nito? So actually ito, nagmula yan dun sa tinatawag nating Proctor test or standard Proctor test. Naalala po ba ito? Diba? So kay standard Proctor test, you have your x and y axis. Ano yung nakalagay ulit kay x? Siya si moisture content. Ano yung nakalagay sa y? This is your gamma dry. Diba? Ano yung nagiging graph natin kay standard Proctor test? If naaalala nyo, yung graph natin dyan is parabolic. Diba? Parabolic, vertex is pointing upwards. Okay? Or yung vertex natin nasa taas. Okay? The vertex is opening downwards. Anyway, anagon na yan. So, napapansin mo, ano yung highest point dito sa graph natin? Ano yung highest value of your gamma dry? Ito yun, di ba? Okay. This is your gamma D max. Diba? Ano yung kapares niyang W? Ito, yung W at gamma dry max is actually yung tinatawag natin na optimum moisture content. Okay? So sinabi sa problem, it is the dry unit weight at optimum water content. Ang sinasabi niya lang, hindi niya pinapahalata, pakipot pa, it is the maximum dry unit weight. So meron na tayo nito. Ang tanong, meron ba tayong gamma dry? Wala. Pero meron tayong moist unit weight at saka water content. Ang basa, para matuyo, i-divide lang natin by 1 plus W. So that would be moist unit weight, 17.43 over 1 plus W. Gamma dry would be 15.03. So since meron na tayong lahat ng to, except si gamma d min, magsimula na tayong magpasok ng mga given. You have your relative density from number 1, 0.288. Bakit parehas? Kasi parehas na soil ang tinutukoy dito. Okay, problem 1 and problem 2. 1 over gamma d min minus 1 over gamma d. Yung gamma d ng sample mo, 15.03. All over 1 over gamma d min minus 1 over gamma d max. Again, from your standard Proctor test, Sulat natin ah. This is your gamma D max. Okay? Gamma D max, which is 19.12. So, good news, sa PRC, di ba? Yung bagong canon, meron na siyang solver. So, kung ito i-type mo, shift solve ka, gamma D min is what? Equal to 13.83. Ang problema, kahit pa may solver yan, dahil ganito yung itsura ng equation mo, napakatagal niyan sa calcu. Abutin ka na ng 2, 3 minutes. Yung 2 and 3 minutes, pang isang item na yun sa board exam. So kung magsasolver ka, advice ko, move on ka na dun sa susunod habang hinihintay mo pa yung bago. Parang Gerald Anderson lang, di ba? Or, pwede rin i-solve mo, di ba? Simplify mo yung equation. So kung ito yung original equation natin, paano kaya natin siya mas simplify? Ang gawin mo lang, cross-multiply yung numerator, cross-multiply yung denominator. Ano ibig sabihin? So, pagsabahin natin si gamma D, angat, minus gamma D min, angat, over gamma D min times gamma D. Same process sa baba. Angat si gamma D max, minus angat si gamma D min, product nung dalawa. Ang tanong, meron ba tayong pwedeng makancel? Oops, yes. Pwedeng i-cancel si gamma D min. So, anong gagawin natin ngayon So, itong dalawang to, sulat natin in fraction form. That is equal to what? Gamma D min, gamma D minus gamma D min over what? Gamma D max minus gamma D min. Ito, nasa baba, angat lang natin. That is gamma D max. Ito nasa baba, stay ka sa baba. Gamma D. So, itong equation na to, pwede mo actually kabisiduhin if gusto mo, para mas mabilis yung mga solution natin if in terms of gamma D yung relative density natin. Okay? So try natin yung equation na to. Relative density kanina is 0.288. That is equal to 15.03 yung gamma D minus gamma D min all over 19.12 yung gamma D max. Minus gamma D min, multiply natin dito. Gamma D max is 19.12 over gamma D, which is 15.03. Itong numerator or denominator, lipat mo sa kabila. Multiply si 0.288, 15.507 yun. Distribute, this is negative 0.288 times gamma D min. Tapos ito, distribute natin dito. That is 19.12 minus 1.272 gamma D min. Combine like terms. Lahat ng may gamma D min, lipat natin sa left side. 0.984 gamma D min. Lahat ng constant, lipat natin sa right side. 13.603. Divide natin si 13.603 dun sa coefficient ni gamma D min. You will arrive at the same answer, which is 13.834. So actually, this is it for the lecture of Geotechnical Engineering 1.